welcome back to the second ever episode of Autospot. And today we have something really exciting for you guys.
It's straight out of Detroit, right here in Gabs.
Yeah.
America's finest sports sedan.
So Kimo, we're here inside with this SRT8 Chrysler 300C. What do you think about it?
Can I live here? Can I never leave?
It's pretty awesome.
It is so beautiful. It is so simplistic. Everything is at your fingertips, quite literally. This 8.2-inch screen is absolutely life.
Alright guys, so we're inside the Chrysler, and what we have here is the Uconnect screen. It's an 8.2-inch screen that gives you access to all the important features that you want inside the car. So it's divided up into tabs. What you have here is the radio tab, which currently shows the station that we're listening to. You've got the player tab, which can control your CDs, your SD cards, your music players. So if you want to change your source, you can basically go here, change it to Bluetooth, connects to your Bluetooth device, and as you can see, it's connected to my phone here right now. You can actually browse the audio files that you actually have on your phone, which is another really cool feature, and it'll even show you the artwork for each type of artist and things like that. The next control we have here is the controls tab, which controls your heated and ventilated seats. You've got sport and track mode, which I like to call the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde button. You've got on the driver's side, same thing, heated seats, ventilated seats, and you've even got the heated steering wheel, which will kind of keep you warm during those cold winter evenings. The next screen, we've got the climate control screen, from where you can actually control the air conditioning. So if you turn it on from here, we haven't got the engine running, but if you've got the engine on, you can basically control all your climate control features right from the screen over here. The next screen is the navigation screen. It's a Garmin built system, so it's really familiar. If you've ever used a Garmin GPS, it's exactly like any of those Garmin GPSs you've ever used. You've got the Where To, which from where you can just select your address, go home, points of interest. Really intuitive, very easy to use. You can view the map directly from here. We've got a beautiful map of Gaborone over here. Next screen that we've got is your phone screen, from where you can actually, it'll read out any SMSs that you have right from here. Unfortunately, my phone is not supported for this feature, but if you get any SMSs, it'll actually read it out to you. You can dial directly from here and call any number you want to call. You've got your phone book, your entire phone book over here. You've got settings where you can change all those things from your phone settings, and it's really cool. And the most awesome feature, in my opinion at least, is the SRT and More button. And here's a real cool thing. If you select the SRT performance pages, you get this awesome screen, which as soon as you land on it, shows you a nice picture of the car. You've got your Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde button over here to change it from sport to track mode or normal mode. And you've got these awesome race-inspired timers that actually show you your 0 to 100 times. It shows you your braking distance, all these things, and you've got your records that you can actually go through. And if you want to actually set it from 0 to 100, all you have to do is you press the traction control button twice, and that activates your launch control on the car. And you can actually launch the car and see what the best 0 to 100 time you can actually hit is, which is another really cool feature. You've got the G-force meter, which is an it's got a built-in accelerometer that'll actually show you what forces of gravity are acting on each side of the car. So if you're taking a corner at a really high speed, it'll show you your peak gravities on each side of the car. The front, the back, the left, the right. And that's another really cool thing. It's also got the steering angle, which will show you as you turn the steering wheel, which will kind of show you the angle of the steering wheel, based on where you're turning it. You've got these awesome gauges, right? Which is all completely racing inspired. You've got your oil temperature, oil pressure, battery voltage. The second set of gauges shows you your coolant temperature, the oil temperature, the transmission temperature, the air intake temperature. You've got your oil pressure, you've got battery voltage. It's basically endless. The next screen that you get to is the engine screen that actually shows you what forces are acting on the engine. So if I turn on the car here real quick, right? We go back to the gauges that we were on, the engine gauge. You can see here now it's showing how many Newton meters of torque are currently on the engine. So if I rev that up, you can see it basically jumps to show you how many kilowatts of power, how many pound-feet of torque, or rather Newton meters of torque are acting on the engine. Also shows you your oil pressure from there as well, which is another really cool thing. Your handling again shows you the gravities on the car. You can turn the steering wheel and you can see the steering angle turns to show you exactly what steering angle you're at right now. It's got an options page where you can change and customize the screen to change the color of the car that shows up on the screen, depending on how you want it to display. And that's basically about it. And you've also got a settings tab where you can basically set every single feature about the car. When the auto on comes on, remote start, doors locking and unlocking, lights, safety assistance features. I mean, the list is basically endless of the really cool things and ways you can actually customize your car, which is pretty awesome.
I think this location's getting a bit boring. What do you say we head out somewhere little?
Let's take a ride.
Let's take a ride.
Take a ride.
You guys ready to go for a ride? Alright, let's go.
Base bottom and the round top. Woohoo!
How was that?
That was epic! Unexpected, but I loved it. It was the perfect moment.
So obviously in Gab's traffic, we can't really go a little too crazy in this car.
We can't be ripping these roads.
No. Yeah. It's got a
Let's make this traffic light, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah.
It's still so comfortable.
So we've basically got like a nice growl to the engine, as you can hear it. And that you hear that 6.4 liter Hemi just roar into action. Like with every single time you press the accelerator, you just hear that.
Does it feel light when you hit it?
It does. It does. I mean, look, it's a heavy car. There's no question about it. So when you press your foot on the gas, you feel, despite the weight, you kind of feel like you feel the back end kind of wriggle.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is something that.
So there's a kick in the rear end.
There's a kick in the rear end. Okay. Definitely. And so yeah, I mean it's got that power. It's definitely got that power, and despite the weight, it still feels like, it still feels like it's got a light foot, and that's the interesting thing about it. Hey guys, I hope you're really enjoying this episode of Autospot, and today I'm joined here with this lovely lady, Masejo. And Masejo's got a really interesting message for all you guys out there. Masejo, what is it?
Cheaper insurance premiums, or we give you 400 pula.
Wow, get 400 guys. So if you want to get in touch with Masejo, how do they get in touch with you?
755-45804.
You heard it. Well, give her a call and she'll be happy to quote you on your house.
Your car?
Okay. Your dog?
No.
Not your dog. Okay, fine. But just about any kind of household contents insurance you need, any domestic motor vehicle company, your businesses, right?
Right.
Well, any insurance needs you guys have, give Masejo a call and she'll help you out. All right, guys, thank you. And from all of us here at Alpha Direct for giving us 35,000 views last week. 35,000 views on our first show. We all want to say a big thank you from all of us over here, guys. Thank you.
The interior is so well built that the outside sound isn't really overwhelming me on the inside. Because typically when I'm in a sports car, I get like a little nervous when I really hear it go. So I'm like, oh Lord, if we impact something right now, no one survives. But with this one, it's so, you feel so safe in it.
And here's the cool thing, you don't actually hear anything from the outside.
No.
There's nothing that you hear from the outside.
I mean, you hear the necessary sound of needing to know if something is wrong or not, but I mean,
it's gorgeous.
It's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Here we go. Yeah. Don't tell the cops on us.
This thing just launches.
Yo, everybody's still at the traffic light, guys, and we're at the next one. You can lock and unlock all the doors from the passenger side as well.
That's pretty safe.
That's really cool. So if someone tries to kidnap you in your own car and this is your car, you can get out. Or it's easy for you to kick somebody out.
Yeah, you can. You can.
Thank you all for tuning in. That was fun. As you can see, we got a little wild in the car. We drove all around town and we ended up right here right now. So we want to thank Molapo Motors for its continual hospitality and loaning us this beautiful baby right here.
Oh yeah.
We want to thank Alpha Direct, our content producers, and we especially want to thank The Voice, the newspaper, our distributing partners.
Thank you very much, guys. Be sure to tune in every single week for another exciting episode of Autospot. Every Friday. Be sure to like our page, give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Yeah?
Definitely.
Be sure to subscribe right down in the comments below. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you love this car, if you don't. We'd love to hear from you guys.
And be sure to share on your own Facebook page. Let's spread the message.
Autospot. Alright guys, thank you so much. We'll see you again next week. Till then, bye-bye.
That's what's up. We're from Detroit.